Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Graybeard Garage. My name is Matt, and today we're out here on the property in North Florida, and this is our RK24 compact tractor. It currently has a grapple on the front, and it has the multi-purpose tires on it. They're not the agricultural, they're the other ones, like the industrial type tires. We kind of went over this before in a previous video, but in today's video, what I want to do is take you with me as I go and mow. And I'm going to show you the benefits of having a smaller tractor or a compact tractor. And for those of you who have, I would say, under 10 or 10 and under acres, this is probably a really great tractor for you to have. We have about 2.5 acres, and this thing works great for us. Plenty of power, plenty of lift capacity with the front loader here. PTO has, I think, 22 or 23 horsepower at PTO. So this thing actually is a very stout machine. It is actually a TYM platform, so it's a very well built tractor. But what I want to do today, guys, is take you for a little ride, show you some of the tight spots that I can get in and out of with this tractor that you may not be able to get in and out of with a much larger tractor. As a matter of fact, I guarantee you couldn't get where I'm going with a bigger tractor. And one of the things I want to point out is if you see my bush hog back here, which is the Tartar Farm and Ranch. This is actually a 4-foot wide bush hog, and the reason I went with a 4-foot because it's narrower. I know if I stick the front of the tractor between two trees, I know the back end will make it through too. So rather than going with a 5-foot bush hog or even a 6-foot bush hog, I went with the 4-foot so that I know I can weave in and out of trees. And I'm going to show you why that's important as we get on this thing and we do a little bit of driving around. So guys, let's go. Come along for some fun. All right, guys, so I wanted to kind of show you what the driver's area of the tractor is like. It's got plenty of room. It's easy to drive. It has an incredible turn radius on it. It does have the hydrostatic transmission. So it's just got a forward and back pedal. Works amazing. Love it. And we have 4-wheel drive, which is on, but in here we don't really need it. And then we've also got PTO. We've got mid-rear and neutral, and then all rear. So you can actually run a belly mower in here, but with the property that we have, we don't have a lot of manicured lawn. It's more like leaves and twigs and branches and vines. So we go with this. It does a great job. It makes everything look nice. And this is, again, it's the Tartar Farm and Ranch equipment, 48-inch bush hog, and it works amazing. So let's go ahead and go into the controls here. Now, to start this thing up, it does have some safety things for you. You have to have the brake engaged, and you have to be sitting in the seat, as it does have an operator presence switch in there. So let's go ahead and hop in. All right, guys, so now we are in the operator seat. We have our steering wheel. We have, oh, it didn't do it. Hold on. Turn it on. We have a little horn. We have turn signals. All right, and then we have our lights. Running lights are currently off, but we can have headlights, running lights, and there's a light in the back. And here is our loader loader controls. I don't like this placement. I'm not a fan of it. I would prefer it if it was here. The RK, I think 25, they upgraded and put the controls here, which is a much more, I don't know, ergonomic, I think, setup than having it out front. It does work fine, so it's not a major issue. All right, guys, here we go. Contact. All right, so let's go take this thing for a ride. So we'll get our loader up, and now we're going to go ahead and I've mowed a bunch of this already, so what I want to really do is kind of show you the maneuverability rather than the mowing. So we're going to go through some trees that I know are pretty tight, and we're going to go take care of that right now. Okay guys, so here's an example of how tight it gets here on the property. So I just wanted to go and show you this. Now I know under normal circumstances you probably don't want to run around with your lift up. So I understand that, but sometimes you got to do it to get around things, and that's what we're doing right now. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and run through these tight trees. I'm going to show you what this thing can do. See, we go through some real nice tight spots here. Now I know if the front of my tractor will fit through, I know the back will fit through. And that's definitely one of the nice options about this. Let's go find another tight spot and run it through there. So here's another nice tight spot. Try not to get whipped in the face. Here's another one through here. All right, another tight spot. So it does maneuver very nicely through those spots. And again, I know if the front will make it, I know the bush hog will make it too. So I'm going to get another perspective for you as well. And we'll have that on here in a minute.
Just making sure everyone knows for the record that this is actually my tractor. I'm just letting him drive it today. And it is really easy to drive, even for short people. You guys ever watch the dog shows where the dogs like swerve in and out of the poles really quick? That's what this makes me think of right now. Except with tractors and trees.
So that was kind of to show you from looking at it head on what it would look like coming through with those tighter trees. As you can see, this thing maneuvers through it very easily, and it's one of the nice things about having a compact tractor on a smaller property. So guys, thanks for checking us out. I know this is going to probably be a little bit of a short video, but we just wanted to show you some of the capabilities of what the RK24 can give you in a setup like this. And the grapple is the, I believe it's the granite grapple from RK. This is the one that they sell at Rural King, and I think that is the 48-inch grapple. Now this also came with a bucket, and our bucket's sitting over there. And then we also purchased the Tartar Farm and Ranch 4-foot box blade, and I think you guys have seen some work we've done with that as well, and I'm hoping to do a little bit of more work up front where there's some higher areas in the property, and we want to get that leveled off in the hopes of eventually putting a steel building on there. So guys, thanks for coming and checking us out today at Graybeard Garage. My name is Matt. Thanks for checking out the RK24, and remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. All right guys, so here in the front of the property we've had this fallen tree that sat across over here. I just want to show you again the lift strength on this tiny little tractor. It's got that log suspended. Now granted, that log is a little rotted, but that's a pretty darn good lift there for a little tractor. So guys, that's what I'm talking about with a nice lift capacity. It'll pick that one up with no problem and that one up with no problem. So I'm gonna go dump that in my pile, come back and grab that one, and then continue mowing.